Hello everybody, my name is Foxy Games, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Full Story Playthrough. I went and I did some roulettes, I got better armor, but I didn't like that it was clashing with what I currently had, so I glamored it back to the Creed armor. I think it looks better. So we're gonna get right back into the main story here and talk to Cid. Whew. I don't know about you, but I'm glad to be back on solid ground, even if said ground is floating in the sky. When that Imperial battleship appeared, I honestly thought we were finished. We would have been, had your friend not arrived when she did. 12 grant her mercy. Brief though our time together was, Ysel was a true friend, a gentle soul who fought for her beliefs. She would have made a fine scion. What is a scion but one who fights for our cause? Our hopes survive thanks to her sacrifice. Let that be enough. Yet I cannot help but wonder, how came she to know of our presence here? From her Svelger, I would wager, he would have felt my channeling of the Eye's power. It would seem they were able to make peace with one another in the end. She gave her life because she believed in us. We owe it to her to see our mission through. See that dome-like structure further in? Let's make our way there. Sorry, trying to get my headphones to fit better. Yes, I'd say Ysel is she's an honorary scion. Even if she can't be a full-on scion, she was one in all but name. She might have done some terrible things, but her cause was just. I sense an ominous presence. Heavy though our hearts may be, we must forge on, in the name of those we have lost. Cid is right. We owe it to Ysel to see the mission through. It's still active. All of it. Crikey. This place is like something out of my dreams. Yeah, these guys are in heaven with all this Allegan stuff around. The Isle Sentinels don't seem to frequent this area. We should be safe here. Let's talk strategy, shall we? Good idea. First of all, in the interest of efficiency, I suggest we make this place our base camp. We can coordinate the search for the Archbishop from here. I have no objections. Now that we stand upon Aziz's law, I am struck by the vastness of the Isle. We must needs be methodical if we are to find our quarry. Good. Now, unless I'm mistaken, this used to be an airship landing, and a major one at that. For what I know of Allegan design, there should be a terminal nearby that's linked to the Isle's operational heart. If we can find such a terminal, we should be able to learn something of the Archbishop's whereabouts. Let's split up and look for it. Well, let's at least talk to people before we go searching around. This terminal has long since ceased to function. Search for another. Yep, it's not working. This place is an engineer's playground. If I had the time, I'd be going over it with a bleeding magnifying glass. Allegan treasure chest. The Empire borrowed most of its technology from Allegan relics. If we can find the terminal, I reckon we can operate it. To think that such a massive structure has been floating above our heads for all these millennia. It beggars belief. Yeah, you'd think somebody with a telescope would have noticed it. Guess it hid pretty thick in those clouds. I dare say this landing could accommodate even a Ragnarok-class vessel. Remarkable. The Ragnarok class must be the big battleships. Alas, I have found naught of use. Where's our boy Estinian? Must be up here. Yep. This ominous presence. To whom does it belong? He senses something. We've already killed Nidhogg, though. Machines are beyond my ken. I shall leave it to the others to find this terminal. Of more concern to me are the dragons that I sense nearby. Yeah, I guess it would make sense for them to be here. The Alligans experimented on them. And this place is in Dravania besides. At least I'm pretty sure. Let's see. No, it's way beyond Dravania, I'm sure. Nothing? Damn it. It's just this terminal then, but it doesn't respond to anything I do. Any bright ideas, Wedge? Wedge? He was here just a moment ago. Oh, don't tell me he's wandered off. I'm sorry, Foxy, but could you help me search for him? Absent-minded as he is, I worry he's strayed beyond the landing area and made friends with the local sentinels. Leave it to Wedge to get himself into trouble. Wedge! Ow. Wedge, you alright? I'm fine, Chief. I just tripped, that's all. Fool of a Lalafell, what were you thinking coming here on your own? Death by overwork is one thing, death by stupidity is quite another. I'm sorry, Chief, but I think I found something. What is this? The wreck of a sentinel? This is no wreck, Chief. She's still operational. See? Initiating. Performing diagnostics. Diagnostics complete. To proceed, please agree to the terms and conditions of use. I suppose. Thank you. To register as a user, please state your name. I'm Wedge, and that there is Foxy. User registration complete. Welcome to Azzy's Law, Master Wedge and Mistress Foxy. I am Guidance Node G-Li. Rather helpful. For once, Wedge didn't get himself into trouble, and he brought back something useful for us. I'm sorry. I promise to be more careful from now on. I mean, you helped. That fool of a Lalafell always making us worry. And he's already gone and named the node, could you believe it? Greetings, Mistress Foxy. Is there something you wish to know? Not yet. This isn't quite what I had in mind, but it might just serve. Wedge, bring the node this way, would you? There's something I'd like to try. Node, I need a status report on the facility. Gilly, you have to do what the chief says. Yes, that's it. Good girl. Ah, here we are. Not much of note. It appears someone recently activated Helix, which is this area. Reactivated, you say? By the Archbishop, I'd wager. I dare say he woke this place up when he used the Vanu's key. Are there any other people in the facility? If so, where? It doesn't want to answer Sid. Let's see here. On the flagship, that's the central aisle, I'm seeing positive readings within the etherochemical research facility and the fractal continuum. And what have we here? Intruders detected in the Gamma Quadrant. Defense systems engaged. Our Imperial friends, I suspect. I hope they enjoy the defense system. But what of the Archbishop and his cronies? What might offer an indication? Ah, how about this? Which area is currently consuming the most energy? Somewhere called Triad Control inside the research facility. And what manner of place is that? It is, and I quote, a regulation facility for the Warring Triad test subjects. And that's all it says. The rest of the information is only accessible to users with consular privileges. I mislike the sound of this, which leads me to believe that it is indeed the place. I am inclined to agree with Y'shtola. Whatever it is the Archbishop seeks, it is like to be there. That settles it then. Let's find a way to cross over to the flagship. Why not take the Enterprise? No, we have to walk. Alright, what do we got? I don't know if that's good, but I'll get better material in the future, so I don't even need to worry about it. Well, this note turned out to be rather more useful than I expected. You do not know how to operate the terminal. Well. A few years back, Wedge decided he wanted a dog, and when we said no, he sulked for a bleeding month. Uh-oh. Gilly's a good girl. Isn't she a good girl? Oh, man. The Warring Triad. I somehow doubt they are amenable to a negotiation. The Warring Triad puts me in mind of a tale from my childhood. It told of 3 gods locked in perpetual conflict. What in the Fury's name is that thing? It's just a ball. And it tells us stuff. Greetings, Mistress Foxy. Is there something you wish to know? Tell me how to reach the flagship. Requesting access to the Etherochemical Research Facility. Access granted. Generating route. Route generated. Commencing guidance to chosen destination. Please be aware that the designated route may take you through restricted sectors, and that the Isle's defense systems may attempt to terminate you. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risk of damage or injury, including death, that may occur en route to your destination. Oh, how pleasant. Can the guidance node be trusted? I know not. But we have few other options. Let us see where it leads us. Foxy, Y'shtola, Istinian, we four shall proceed to the research facility. Sid, the Excelsior is our sole means of escape. Pray remain here and have her ready to depart at a moment's notice. Understood. We'll see that she's repaired and ready to fly. If anything happens, just let me know via Link Pearl. Be on your guard, my friends. The enemy could be anywhere. Well, the Empire seems to be occupied. Fighting for their lives, I'm sure. What are these things? Oh, it repairs stuff. That's cool. Repository node. You could buy stuff. That's cool. There's shop bots. Control node operational. Please state query. What do you do here? Processing. BB7 Helix Systems Management Node. Support for this node has been discontinued. Please upgrade it to BB8 model or later. BB8 from Star Wars? Version 3.0 operations software installed. Days ago. This software is intended solely for evaluation purposes. To purchase the full version... Oh no. What kind of place is this? Processing. Current location is Helix Alpha Quadrant, Aziz's La. Primary destination for recent arrivals is the Etherochemical Research Facility, located on the flagship to the southeast. Please be advised that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risks of damages or injury, including death, that you may sustain should you enter restricted sectors. Yeah, we've heard that already. Alright, enough talking to the balls, let's go. Alright, a little bit farther out now. If I'm not mistaken, this is some manner of teleportation device. Mayhap the node has further instructions for us. We have scarce begun, and already it leads us to a dead end. Not quite. You are currently within the Alpha Quadrant. First, you must use the nearby matter conduit to travel to the Beta Quadrant. Please wait a moment while I activate it. Alright, let's go ahead and take this, well, what did it call it? Matter conduit, yeah. Also known as a teleporter. We should be fine, as long as no one teleports any bread. Name that reference. Well, that was just fine, really. A research node. What do you have to say? Performing routine diagnostics of hybrid life forms in all specimens healthy. No abnormalities detected. Hybrid life forms. Well, it was definitely like the Alligans to hybridize things. Are you certain it is wise to trust this orb with our lives? No, but we have no other choice. That node is not what it seems. From amidst the metal, I sense the gaze of a living being. I have care around it. Yeah, it's an AI, though they wouldn't know anything about that. The matter conduit appears to operate on the same principle as the Aetherites. How remarkable that it should still function after all this time. According to my records, this conduit last service approximately 5,014 years, 6 months, 11 days, 7 hours, and 13 minutes ago. That it should function without mishap may be described as a miracle. Oh dear. Resuming guidance to the Etherochemical Research Facility. Please follow me. This sector, the Beta Quadrant, is home to laboratories which produce chimerical life forms for both military and household applications. Our facility has been awarded 3-star certification for compliance with ASO-3001. The good behavior of the creatures born here is guaranteed. Please be warned, however, that millennia of neglect may have had an adverse effect on their disposition. For your own safety, please refrain from approaching the creatures. Well, that does not inspire confidence, that's for sure. So everything from military to household applications. The Alligans had a crazy advanced society. And then they all died. Lamias. Snakes. Ah, that looks promising. The orb is beginning to try my patience. It doesn't seem like a difficult thing to do. The Allergans did not respect life. Brilliant as they were, I cannot bring myself to respect them. This area teems with chimerical creatures. Be on your guard. Unable to activate matter conduit. Energy shortage detected. Identifying cause. Cause identified. Unauthorized siphoning of energy by chimerical creatures. Locations: the Recombination Labs and the Biomass Incubation Complex. Time is short. Let us split up and eliminate the culprits. Foxy, pray dispatch the creatures at the Recombination Labs. The rest of us shall sweep the Incubation Complex. Take care and return hither when you are done. Do you know where you're going? Oh man, it's all the way back over there. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, Ludos, let's kill some stuff. Wow, they went down like little bitches. Oh good, now they all want some. Oh hi, big lion chimera. Bring it over here. Ah, this one's gonna come. No? I'm genuinely surprised. Oh, you're fine, Ludos. Alright. Back to the matter conduit. Also known to everybody else in the universe as a teleporter. Machines are not to be trusted, least of all those that can think. Alphino has come far. Master Louis Soir would be proud. While facing the chimerical creatures, I had a moment of inspiration. I feel I've attained a better affinity with arcane entities. Well, good. That's awesome. Meanwhile, Estinian got burned by his toaster or something once, so he doesn't like machines anymore. Energy restored to the conduit. Please wait a moment while I activate it. Now I'm thinking of Estinian accidentally sticking his finger into his toaster and getting mad and fucking stabbing it with his spear. Machines are not to be trusted, Foxy. I once was assaulted by a toaster. Conduit activated. You may travel to the Gamma Quadrant at your leisure. Very good. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, look. God, that ship is huge. So the Garleans managed to land. Repairs on their vessels appear to be well underway. I doubt that they will leave any time soon, however. Nay, they will remain here long after they've stripped the Isle of all its secrets. Whether or not they mean to linger, their presence here and now is an unwelcome complication. Indeed, let us avoid confrontations unless absolutely needful. Indeed, let us not go and pick fights with the Garleans just yet. Warning. Intruders detected in force in this quadrant. It is recommended that you avoid confrontation where possible. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risks of damages and injury, including death, that you may sustain in the course of the guidance. Please follow me to the next matter conduit. It leads to the Delta Quadrant, where the facility's greatest achievement is located. Greatest achievement? That sounds promising. Man, that ship is just enormous. Reminds me... Okay, I'm dating myself here, but let's take a quick look at it. Anybody who grew up in the 90s and 2000s ever play a game called Colony Wars? Specifically Colony Wars Red Sun, because that's exactly what this ship looks like. It looks like the Red Sun. Anyway... The 6th Legion has long been the favorite of Emperor Varus. It is the iron fist with which he crushes uprisings. These soldiers bear the sigil of the 6th Legion, ordinarily deployed within Ishgard. They are certainly a long way from home. Wait, something is afoot. Ah, it's Regula. He's here too.
Our objective lies at the heart of the Isle. The 3rd will remain to guard the ship, while the 2nd patrols the perimeter and eliminates any threats. The 1st will come with me to secure the research facility. Let no man doubt the import of our mission. The Allagans found a means to capture Icons alive, and their knowledge lies hid upon this isle. If we can but acquire it, we would be able to prevent the beings from returning to plague us, thus ending the cycle of rebirth. I need not remind you that success will raise our Legion high in the Emperor's regard. Yet, by the same token, his radiance does not tolerate failure. That is all. All troops, Prepare for deployment.
So that is their purpose.
To think that the knowledge used to bind no less a being than Bahamut sleeps here.
Imprisoning a primal in such a manner would represent an effective means to halt the cycle of summoning, were it not for the grave and obvious risks.
Indeed. We need but refer to past experience, that of Bahamut's calamitous return, to see why this is not the solution we seek.
Held in duress, a primal will continue to nurse its hatred for mankind. And when it inevitably breaks free, its rage will be beyond quelling.
Whatever folly the Garleans mean to commit, they can wait. We must remain focused on our task.
Yes, of course. It would not be polite to keep the Archbishop waiting.
Oh, they are playing with fire. These 6th Legion dudes. But let's let them burn themselves for a little while. We, meanwhile, need to find our way to the west. And apparently that means being chased by this thing. Probably have to go around. Castrum Solus. A bit presumptuous to call this place a castrum, don't you think? Yeah, we made it through without much incident. Though, looks like that we have friends. Come on. That you have survived to this point is in defiance a possibility, but it appears the danger is not yet past. Warning! Intruders approaching. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed. Oh yes. Well, we'll go ahead and murder both of them. And both of them. And all 3 of them. Damn, Ludos, your beak is strong. Oh boy. Incoming.
That would explain my men's silence. We meet again. And this time, we will not be interrupted.
Oh, you want to fight, do you?
Come! Show me your power, champions of Eorzea!
I love this theme so much. Alright, Regula, let's see you. Oh, Estinian's fighting with me.
I shall make it quick.
here come the dudes.
So it comes to this!
An obsidian carbuncle, huh? Oh, now he's calling for air support. Cerulean tanks, let's knock them out of the way. Come on over here. I mean, I'm not stupid enough to stand in front of those. You might be disappointed to learn. Get that off the battlefield. Oh, there's one right here. Let's get that out of the way. And, how about that one too, as a matter of fact. Sorry, I don't want you to have any toys to play with. Get dunked on.
Now that I have experienced it firsthand, Van Baelsar's defeat seems less inexplicable. You are a formidable foe, and I have thoroughly enjoyed our time together. Alas, all good things must come to an end. Allagan's secrets await, and there is no profit to be had in remaining here.
Oh, you just knew that if you stuck around, you were gonna die.
Keep them occupied.
Coward.
It would seem we have no choice.
You must continue on. We will hold them here.
I mean, there
Take
aren't
the
that
eye.
many of them.
It should still hold enough energy to be of use to you. I shall join you as soon as I am able.
Enough talk. Make haste and stop the Archbishop.
I've fought more Imperials than this on my own. Don't give them the long face, they're gonna be fine. This is literally the least amount of Imperials they've had to fight in a long time. Besides, they have a Stinian with them. He's a badass. Enhancement node. 2,551 items are currently awaiting administrative review. Please ensure review by an authorized dragon breeding oversight official at your earliest convenience. Oh, is this where they breed the dragons? Welcome to the Delta Quadrant, where methods are developed for mastering dragons. To this day, the sector is home to live specimens brought over from the southern continent of Mericidia, truly a testament to the greatness of the Allagan Empire. And of its cruelty. I regret to inform you that the matter conduit leading to the flagship is no longer functioning. According to my records, it was destroyed by a dragon, which broke free of its restraints when they failed approximately 2,369 years, 1 month, 24 days, 7 hours, and 4 minutes ago. 69. Nice. Please find an alternate route to your theochemical research facility. The Allagan Research Council apologizes for any inconvenience caused. And you couldn't tell us this before you brought us all the way here? Oh hey, it's our buddy Midgard Sormer. So thy journey hath led thee to this accursed place. Canst thou hear it, mortal? The ceaseless keening of my kindred, steeped in 5,000 years of suffering. Long before the Ishgardians and their base betrayal, there lived still more wicked men whose ambitions knew no bounds. Fearful of our might and covetous of our power, they devised a means to enslave dragonkind. Their vile misdeeds did set in motion a train of events whose repercussions are felt to this day. Beyond thou wilt find one of my first brood. Hark thou unto her words. Partake thou of her pain. Think thou upon the suffering that the conflict betwixt our kinds hath begot. It's been a while since we've seen you, little buddy. Let's go meet this dragon. I imagine she probably won't want to kill us? That must be the flagship, holy shit. Not that way, clearly. Mericidian Amphitheater, whatever the fuck these things are called. Man, this place is actually quite beautiful. Lots of corrupted ether, though. Oh. Oh. Oh, leave me alone, goddammit. Yeah, I'd hate to kill one of these things in front of the big bound dragon. Okay. A great worm is being held in some manner of restraint.
Slosk Tiamat Ilum Midgar for Kom ul les ith for Nesh sen in.
From these eggs did my children hatch. And once they were full grown, they took wing and spread across all the lands of Hydaelyn.
Ni ul mera ith an kin Bahamut Ola ulas Way som I them kum an anan Ekmon kin Ekmon Bahamut esk in En kayan en asan Osk nesk Bahamut Israel Alnais ankai Skash sai ulafa an Nesk esk nais in Seth alan ekmon way in Sale anya esh in esh esh in Angles in Somnis lanen Tai analan Snoma el ules in Send war in Ekmon asani Santai mikum el No mon aan, no one il aan, no edkin. Is kashul and iles an ska us el, tai esk is ach I mon el.
The blessing of light is restored. Not only restored, but strengthened.
Warrior of light, beloved daughter, the light abideth within thy heart again. Full valiantly didst thou overcome thy many trials, but glory not in thy success. For the servants of darkness are ever close at hand. Receive of me my blessing once more, and go forth to shine thy light on all creation.
Thou hast broken down the wall I built around thee, and partaken of thy mistress's blessing once more. Strong art thou, mortal. Stronger than any other of thy kind. Having looked upon thy deeds, I am convinced thou art worthy to bear her light. The Covenant bound me to thee, but 'twould seem our fates were mingled from the first. Though I will not fight thy battles, I will yet lend thee my wings. Come, mortal. We go to cast out the darkness.
Bye, Tiamat. I really wish we could let you out. But she doesn't want to be released. You can now ride Midgard Stormer. Lovely. And we can also fly in Aziz's Law. So, where do we have to go? Ah, this way. Probably up. I would assume it's up. It is indeed up. Welcome to the flagship, Mistress Foxy. You are almost at your destination. Warning, intruders detected in the vicinity. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed. Okay. Is it the Empire again? Whoa, look at this. Statues of primals, most likely. Warning, intruders approaching. Oh, it's the Empire. Oh, or if you wish to die. Ludos will kill you. Ow. Paralyzed. Ow. Oops, excuse me. Ow. Area secured. Lifting access restrictions on the Etherochemical Research Facility. Restrictions lifted. You may now enter the facility at your leisure. Ending guidance. Unknown energy source detected within the Etherochemical Research Facility. Please exercise caution. I am pleased to have been of service to you, Mistress Foxy. Please send my regards to Master Wedge. Deactivating. Oh, Wedge is going to be sad. The Etherochemical Research Facility. Alrighty, so we have a new dungeon available to us, the Etherochemical Research Facility, and we're not going to waste any time. We're heading straight on in. Welcome to the Etherochemical Research Facility. let's get going. We're getting closer and closer to our goal. We just need to find the Archbishop. That means going through this Allagan hellhole. Uh-oh. Well, something bars our path, which means it's time to just kill everything. Oh god, please heals. Thank you. Alright, that wall is now down. Ah! A lot of really cool looking mobs in these Allagan places. Let's see. Well, that thing's dead, and so is that one. And so is that one. Lovely. Oh, there's more to kill. Well, I'm definitely seeing where the Empire got their, oh god, I'm stunned. Where the Empire got their designs for their... Oh, what the hell are they called? Now, of course, I can't remember what the hell they're called. Iron Giants. But they call them something else. Colossus, probably. Any more? No. Let's get going, then. Ah, the Legion's here. Let's all stack around the healer. The enemy healer, that is. Action not yet learned, but I'm level 60. Must be a level 62 spell. Somebody's already fighting in here. Who could it be? Oh, it's Regula. No sooner do I clear away the rabble.
Savages.
Oh, I'll show you, savage.
There is nowhere to run.
And who's trying to run?
Enough. Can you withstand this?
Okay, we have to kill these turrets. That means this guy really needs to let me stand between him and it, because if he doesn't, I won't be able to... whatever. Here he is.
Enough!
Oh god. Alright. Alright, you guys take care of that. I have to go and take care of our friend over here. Oh dear.
In the name of the Emperor!
Rapid stay is yours, but we will meet again. Well, he's gone. Look this way. This way. Regulate, he keeps thinking that he can fight us on his own, even though we beat his ass before. I would say he's weaker than Gaius, but we have also gotten significantly stronger. Like, if we fought Gaius now, we'd probably beat him one-on-one too. Guess we'll never know. Let's just kill these things, because there are a lot of them already. Oh, they're pathetic. I mean, they are blobs. Nothing too special about blobs. Alright. The thing about these things is you want to stack on the node. Because they start summoning things. And the easiest way to pick them up is to wait until they come over to you. I'm gonna Sheltron for this because there's a lot going on here. Come here, you. Ah, good, the ball is dead. Unlike the previous ball, this one is not very useful. In fact, it's downright angry. Nothing to greet us. I'm okay with that, to be honest. Because we've got this lady to fight. Is it a lady? I don't know. Engaging anti-Cobra mode. It is now a snack. And I wasn't sure if that was going to be an attack. Oh, don't look or you'll be petrified. Did anyone get petrified? I don't think anyone did. Very good. Anti-Machina mode. Okay, this is the most interesting out of all of them. So basically, I have to stand here with him until something explodes. There we go. Easy as that. Ow, holy shit, the healer just took a ton of damage. Yeah, this one's really not that big a deal. Oh, look, you're standing in the bad. Well, you almost did. Also strange, there's no loot table here. Moving on. Now, we have an elevator ride. Gaius would be proud. I don't know if I made that joke in Praetorium, where Gaius loves his elevators because there are just so many of them. Also, that one of my party members' last name is Earthknot. Solid reference, my friend. For those who don't know, I recommend you play Mass Effect. It is a great game. Mass Effect 1 through 3. Just don't play Andromeda. Just don't. And while we play DDR with these drones, we are slowly descending to the facility. And I say slowly, and I meant not at all, because it kind of stopped us so these things could try and murder us. But they couldn't. This actually looks like something out of Mass Effect. Also, very reminiscent of the binding coils of Bahamut. And now we're fighting some clones, because why not? Oh gee, what's gonna come out of those tanks? Behind door number 1 and 2 is that thing. They're like Anubis soldiers. They're actually pretty cool looking. Come on then. Are you just gonna sit at range? Matter of fact, I think I'll just melee them. Like, single target melee them, I should say. There's only 2. Beyond, like, 3 targets, you want to use AoE. 2 or less, don't bother with AoE. Everybody ready? Very good. Onward. We're almost there, just a little bit farther. What have we got here? Some clones. They're spellcasters, so they're just going to be annoying. Though, one was kind enough to move into melee range for us. Oh, and here come the others. Bring him in. Actually, point him this way, so I can actually seem like a competent tank and point the AoEs away from the group. Taunt him. Point them this way. More elegant monstrosities put down. Looks like we're just about at our destination. What lies at the end of this road? The Neuralink. Ah, some old familiar faces.
The champion of Hydaelyn.
Tell me, why do you despise the primals so? They are the embodiment of mortal will, of mortal desire. Plainly, you desire a foe to despise, and 'tis well that you do, for it is from the vortex of ceaseless conflict that Lord Zodiark shall be reborn.
Through the joining, the world shall become whole again. Then all shall be as once it was, as it should ever have remained.
For the glory of Lord Zodiac.
Your meddling ends here and now, warrior of light.
La Habrea and Igiorm have come to fight. Oh, it's time that we've been rid of you. Alright, this fight starts as a tag team. First, Igiorm, with La Habrea on the sidelines providing support. This is also one of the coolest fights in the entire game, for reasons that you will soon see.
Your light shall burn down this frail flesh.
Know your
Oh yes, stay away from those. Well, that guy sure didn't know to do that. Oh yes, so at 50%, Igiorm tags out, and La Habrea takes her place. His fight isn't too dissimilar from that of Nabrialis, except way easier.
chaos shall reign forevermore.
Also, only move now if you need to get out of an AoE. Not into one like I'm doing. Oh, I think I just skirted it. I did. Don't even bother trying to tank in DPS while the floor is slippery like this.
You'll not defeat me again.
And at 50%, we will have another phase
Your
change.
quest ends here.
And I hope everybody else waits for the cutscene. They'll be idiots if they don't.
Such strength, it defies all reason.
No, I will not be bested by the likes of them. La Habrea, it is time.
Very well. Let us show these mortals the true power of the Echo. The power to break down the barriers of existence.
I am become you.
And we are become one.
Behold the Ascian Prime. And behold that fantastic song that is Maker's Ruin. I love this fight for the crazy stuff that it reveals and the lore. Like, who knew the Ascians could do something like this? Alright, these spheres need to die. Okay, it looks like they're going for the ice one, so it's best to focus one. Oh, that's not the attack I wanted to use. Oh yeah, also don't get hit by that. Kill it, 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 kill it! We got it! And he barely did any damage because of it. Universal manipulation. You want to be in one of these portals before he gets that cast off. Oh. I think I went in too early. Nope. Okay, we're good. This fight is pretty straightforward. Stay out of the bad, kill the bad. Don't stand in that. Kill the fire sphere, kill the fire sphere, kill the fire sphere. Please kill the fire sphere. Oh god. Well, I got hit by Ancient Circle, but it barely did any damage. And he's about to use Universal Manipulation because the portals are there. So, go ahead and jump in. For some reason, this guy didn't go in until... Well, it's whatever. To be honest, this fight isn't that hard. Okay, these orbs... I'm pretty sure you just have to soak those. So I'm gonna Sheltron mine. Yep, there we go. I'm actually going to Sheltron his, too. There we go. Here comes some more orbs. A little bit more for Sheltron. Alright, I'm just gonna soak it. There we go. And that is the Ascian Prime. That's that. Oh, everybody left. Oh well. I'm not bothered. I like to watch these cutscenes and... well, because they're good. That was a very good fight. So is it the end of La Habrea and Aegiorm? Of course not.
That she might regain the blessing of light I had foreseen. But she has grown so strong in it as to deny us our power.
Let us withdraw, La Habrea. That power remains to us, at least. Impossible!
A final gift from Moonbreda. And the Eye certainly has enough ether to destroy an Ascian. La Habrea can't be happy.
So, you harness the eye's power. A pity you spent it all. What will you do now, hero?
So, not even the vaunted warrior of light can unmake an Ascian without relying upon mortal contrivances.
You.
In the distant past, King Thordan and his knights 12 fought and defeated Nidhogg. Though the victory cost them dear, they were rewarded with a great prize, the Dread Worm's Eyes, both of which have since been held in the Holy See's safekeeping. The eye you possess was Nidhogg's left, and long has it served as a source of the Azure Dragoon's might. As for its twin, it has lain here, joined to the person of Haldreth, the first Azure Dragoon. For though he learned to harness its power, he was ultimately consumed by it. Even in death, his body decays not. A pitiful end for a fabled hero. My Ascian friend, long have you and your kind sown the seeds of chaos by teaching mortals the secrets of summoning. But if you assumed that we would meekly serve as your pawns, then you are gravely mistaken.
You would raise a hand against us.
By taking unto my flesh the soul of the legendary King Thordan, I can become a god!
Not cessation, whose being is sustained by a millennium of fervent prayer, and the eye's nigh bottomless reservoir of ether.
What?
Your contempt for man has proven your undoing, Ascian. For my first act as God King, I do hereby sentence you to die! Feed upon ether. It matters not what form that ether takes. Ascian souls are no exception. With this power, I shall put an end to 1,000 years of conflict. sown by Ascian, Dragon, or Primal. Wheresoever the seeds of chaos threaten to quicken, I shall excise them with my divine blade and bring order to the world. I have become that which you abhor, warrior of light. If you would take issue with my godhood, I shall answer you with my blade.
The Singularity Reactor is now accessible. In this place, we will take our revenge upon King Thordan, or should I say Archbishop Thordan VII, and put an end to the Dragonsong War.
Brothers, the time has come to call upon the true power of the Heavens Ward.
Fight me if you will, warrior of light. I care not. All who stand against me will be destroyed, be they servants of the darkness or the light. By my blessing shall all men be sanctified, and an endless era of peace begin. Vice and conflict shall cease to be. You reject my divinity, yet what have you to offer my people in its stead? Bitter truth? Virtuous suffering? No matter. If you believe your cause just, I call upon you to defend it with your life.
With pleasure. Hello everyone, Foxy Games here. For those we've lost and for those we can yet save, for Lord Orshifant, I strike at thee, King Thordan. This fight, while it is far simpler than it used to be, it's just a phenomenal fight, honestly. With really great music. So I'm going to refrain from speaking too much. Here come the knights. You know how it is. Soak the meteors. Sir Zephyrin, the one who murdered Lord Orshifant. take care of the meteor circles and the comet circles before they hit the ground. It doesn't last long, but it's such a memorable fight.
How can this be? A millennium of prayer and the Eye's power combined, and still you stand. Who? What are you?
Oshvan's murderers are brought to justice. The Dragon Song War brought to an end.
It is over then. I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it. But knowing you, there was little chance of that.
Sorry. I do tend to steal the glory, Estinian.
It would seem the Eye has served you well. Its twin, at long last. All that remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
Kafan sal i esh.
thy fury made of thee? Let us away, servant of Hydaelyn.
Chief! Over there! Oi! Haha! God damn it, do you always have to cut it so bloody close?
I wasn't aware we were cutting it close. Everything seems fine out here.
It would seem she has done it again.
Was there ever any doubt? Let us return to Ishgard. Our friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome, and welcome back their champion.
But they don't know about Estinian yet.
Where is Estinian?
I dare say you are the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonback. This scene shall be remembered for 1,000 years to come.
As we had feared, the Archbishop summoned the soul of King Thordan into himself, and thence became a primal.
But he and his knights are no more, thanks to the Warrior of Light.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
Whom do I have the pleasure?
I am Midgard Sommer. I have journeyed with Hydaelyn's champion and observed her deeds in the conflict between man and dragon. Tell me, children of Thordan, do you desire peace?
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against dragonkind, even against our own. Would that we could undo these wrongs, but we cannot. Be that as it may, the future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more. I doubt not that it will require much effort and perseverance. But 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
I shall remember thy words. Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on. His unbridled rage hath claimed for its vessel the one thou callest the Azure Dragoon.
Estinian.
Doubt not, but that Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long, nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
Come what may, we will never cease to believe. Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
1,000-year war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue. Entrust unto them thy hopes and dreams, that peace may reign again, and forevermore.
Let all here present attest that Sir Emmerich, acting on behalf of the Archbishop, has appended his signature. I do hereby declare that from this day forth, the Holy See of Ishgard shall once more be counted a member of the Eorzean Alliance. Let our nations move forward as one and stand united against the Garlean Empire.
For the future of Eorzea.
For the future of Eorzea!
There you are. A noble monument to a noble soul.
From here, Lord Orshafon can watch over all of Ishgard.
It has been a long and arduous journey, and we have lost much and more along the way. Yet come what may, we must stay true to our purpose and press on.
That's right, you two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions. Which means we're going to need money! And lots of it!
So ends a glorious chapter in their tale. However, tumultuous days yet lie ahead for Ishgard. After 1,000 years under the yoke of the Church, the people take their first tentative steps into the unknown. And though they spy a glimmer of peace upon the horizon, Nidhogg's vengeful shadow yet remains to darken the way. Be that as it may, so long as the young commander of the Temple Knights and his heroic companions are there to guide them, the people may hold fast to hope. The hope that one day, true peace will return to Ishgard, and that man and dragon may live in harmony once more. Let the deeds writ herein never be forgot, that they may inspire generations yet unborn to strive ever heavensward.
So Lahabrea and Igaeorm have fallen. Bested by mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth rejoining. That they should be so complacent. And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences. Without intervention, the balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing our mission in jeopardy. Hydaelyn's champion has grown too strong. Her might encroaches upon the realm of gods. Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray. Warrior of Darkness.
Remind me, why is there no rest for the righteous?
Because they care, Master Garland.
Of all the things they could have picked to play with, that's not a toy, you bloody fools, it's a primal!
Spires of deception crumble to dust to lay bare truths long concealed. Beyond shimmering shadow lieth shimmering light. And thus ends the first chapter of Heavensward. If the Eorzean Alliance can be restored to its former glory, so can the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Let's find our lost friends and begin anew. Indeed. Alphino? After long years of estrangement, Ishgard rejoins her sister nations and the Alliance. Words cannot well express my joy. None of this would have been possible without you, my friend. Change is coming to Eorzea, though it will inevitably bring with it a measure of upheaval. With hard work, peace and prosperity are sure to follow. And yet, even as we look forward to the coming of New Age, we must needs be wary of old threats. The Lords of Garlemald have not relinquished their claim upon Eorzea, and we shall be forced to contend with them ere long. And then there is the matter of our comrade Estinian, claimed body and soul by Nidhogg. If there is a way to rescue him, we must find it. Suffice it to say, the path ahead holds no shortage of challenges, but together we shall overcome them. Indeed. Well, friends, it's been a hell of a trip. We came to Ishgard as fugitives, criminals in our own land. We made friends, allies. Good people were lost. Lives taken far too early. And we've only just begun to rebuild the Scions after we were separated. But it will all come in due time. But for now, we're going to give the Warrior of Light a brief respite. That doesn't mean I won't be recording. It just means it's time to make a break in the episode. Until the next one, everyone, my name is Foxy Games. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Bye.